Hey, how's it going everyone? How are you guys doing today? It's Noel here and welcome back to another Steam 2 video. Today we're going to be talking about the Solstice Key Fragments and what is the best way to farm them. The Solstice Key Fragments is something that we're going to need quite a lot of, since this is what we use to open the Solstice packages. We get some pretty good stuff from the Solstice packages. We get materials, we get weapons, we get cores, so we want to get a lot of the Solstice packages. And the only way to open them is to actually use some Solstice Key Fragments to open them. And it takes 15 to open one bots, meaning that you're gonna need quite a lot of them. You want to open a whole bunch of them, but don't worry, because getting these fragments is actually not that difficult. These things can drop from pretty much everywhere. They can drop from Crucible, Strikes, Nightfalls, Gambit, even public events. Everything just kind of drops some fragments. The only thing that's different between the activities is that for some of the longer activities like Gambit and the Strikes, you get a couple more drops. Like for Strikes, you get 8 per strike completion, so you get a pretty good amount. So if Strikes have something like Heavyweight, you definitely want to be running some Strikes, so you could run through Strikes pretty easily, just kind of ignore everything, and just kind of melt bosses. You can pretty much do that. Crucible also gives some pretty good amount of tokens for some pretty short matches, especially if you're playing Rumble. Rumble is the shortest game mode in the game, so if you enjoy playing Rumble, even a little bit, and you don't mind just playing a bunch of games over and over, then Rumble's definitely going to be the way to go, and you're just going to get a bunch of key fragments that way. This is a public events that give a pretty good amount. They give you 5 per heroic public event completion, and with these ones, you can pretty much just go to the EDC. Since the EDC is the biggest zone, there's always a public event going on, so you're always going to be able to just go from public event to another public event, and just start racking them up. But whatever that you are doing, you gotta make sure that you have one of these things. A Solstice Key Fragment Magnet. The magnets just pretty much increase the amount of Solstice Key Fragments you get every time you complete an activity. So it doesn't really matter what you're doing. You could be doing some Crucible, Strikes, maybe playing some Gambit. You're gonna get some more because of the magnet. And you can buy these from Eververse for 50 Bridles a piece. So it's actually pretty good. It's not too bad of a trade-off. Now, without a doubt, for the easiest way to actually get some key fragments is gonna be the Forge Farm. The Forge Farm actually does work at getting you some key fragments. Every time that you fill the Forge, you're gonna get 1 to 2 key fragments, which I know doesn't seem a lot, but you get one of those every time you fill it. Which means that if you're doing the overnight Forge Farm, like I know a lot of you guys have been doing, you're gonna be having just a ton of them by morning. So that's pretty much it. That's the easiest and most effortless way to actually get some fragments. Just do the Forge Farm. If you guys don't know about the Forge Farm, I'ma tell you real quick what it is. Basically, you lower your light level. You go into Valender Forge or any forge or your liking. It doesn't really matter what forge it is. You start it and then you just walk away. That's pretty much it. You're just gonna keep dying. You're gonna keep failing the forge. But you're gonna keep getting materials, and now some key fragments as well. I'm actually really surprised that failing the forge actually does give you some key fragments. That's really surprising. You'd think that Bungie would want to stop the farm, but I guess they gave their blessing to the farm. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember to activate your Solstice Key Fragment Magnet so you can get more fragments at whatever you're doing, and take advantage of that sweet AFK farm while we still have it. Anyways guys, thank you for watching today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care everyone, have a good day.